So I thought I would briefly intro this vlog because I had planned on filming and uploading a couple more videos towards the end of the month, more than I have managed to do. However, I didn't expect to be out of sorts for the last 2-3 weeks. Catch you up a bit later on in the vlog, but a few things happened, one of them being ending up having a minor last minute procedure at the hospital. All is good, there's nothing to worry about. I hadn't planned on being off for so long, so I said I hope you enjoyed this video and hanging out with me for the next couple of days. And a quick thank you to the sponsor of today's vlog, Green Chef. If you would like to get your first box for 40% off and your next 4 for 25% off, I will leave my QR code on the screen and my link and code in the description. Better, all ready for the day. It is now lunchtime because it's taken me all morning to get ready, only because I had to wash my hair. It's quite a process having to wash hair and dry it and style it all in the same day, but I'm ready and I'm feeling good. I haven't properly done my hair in probably, I can remember the last time I actually styled the lengths of my hair would have been on mine and Doug's anniversary right at the start of the month, so it's been a while and I'm feeling good for properly getting ready for the first time in pretty much the whole month. I'm wearing this t-shirt that I got recently from, turn that off, there we go, from Free People recently. Just felt like such a me t-shirt. I've got it on with these extra, I think they're the XL baggy Levi's. Just a comfy outfit for hanging around the house. I just feel like I look really washed out in here. I think it's the colours on the wall slash it being very sunny outside. It's funny old weather. I've got a bit of a headache and I think it is because I haven't had an afternoon, any caffeinated beverage in the afternoon for the past 2 days, and it's finally catching up with me, or whether it's like a weather pressure headache because it is quite stormy at the moment. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm feeling very washed out. I might put some more blush on. This is the worst room to try and film in at this time of day because it's just too, whoa. Oh, just missed the clean bedding. Looked fine in the mirror, but I look really washed out on camera. Let me go have some lunch and possibly make a coffee. In true British style, it has just started chucking it down after being quite sunny this morning. Cheers, had my lunch, made my coffee. I'm going to take a paracetamol because I've got things to do today. I can't be having, I feel like everyone feels like this when they have a headache. It's just so hard to function when you have a headache. I'm hoping a bit of caffeine, a paracetamol will do the job. Just had some yarn delivered for another top I want to make. It just got really dark. We'll go with it. It's nice and cozy anyway. So I've got some yarn here because I'll show you in a second. I feel like I have lots to talk about. Quite a few of you said, no, we love the knitting content. If people don't like the knitting content, they can just fast forward, but please talk more about your projects and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. This is cotton, I think it's 100% cotton. It's the Line by, God, please can someone tell me how to pronounce this brand because I have so much of their yarn and I don't know how to pronounce it. Sand. Gosh, I'm butchering that. Oh, it's a mixture of, it's 53% cotton and then it's 33% viscose, 14% linen. And this is just in the colour black from their Line range. It's not going to want to focus because it is so dark. I have 4 skeins. Is that what you say? Skeins? 4 balls of yarn. We'll just say that. Because I started making, okay, so because all my projects are pretty much wrapped up, I finished my big one, which was my cable knitted Dagmar jacket. I'm finishing up the grey wrap cardigan. I thought I could start something else. And so I thought, as we're still, you know, very much in summer, I started making, because I've made lots of jumpers, but I've not made anything for the summer. So I thought I'd make a top. So I started making, what is it? I think it's the Ivy top by Petite Knit. You're just gonna have to ignore all the mess on the table. I really need to tidy everything up. I feel like a broken record. I'm entangled in my yarn. This is the Ivy top by Petite Knit, which I am, as you can see, I'm almost done knitting. Still got YouTube on from when I had breakfast this morning. What was I watching? I was watching Ryan Krause, I think it is. I really enjoy watching his YouTube vlogs. Now it might look a little odd because yeah, you can you see the line here? I actually blocked this half because I was worried that the underarms were going to be too tight. It probably doesn't sit as low as it should, but it's still fine. It's not too tight under the underarms, but I just don't think it's as low as it should be. But I blocked it just to see how it would block out, and it's absolutely fine, so I've just carried on. But as you can see, I need to block the whole thing so that it looks uniform. So ignore the fact that the bottom half looks completely different to the top. Also, I did want to see how the neckline worked out, because when I was knitting it, this is why blocking is so important, because when I was knitting it, the whole thing was just rolled over. It looked nothing like the pictures, and then I blocked it and sort of flattened it out and let it dry, and now the neckline looks how it should. And this is in the yarn, so it's 2 pieces of yarn held together, and it's the Trio 2 by, surprise surprise, cannot pronounce the brand. It's a Trio 2 yarn, and it's a linen cotton lyocell mix, and it's knitted up really quickly. It feels like it's dragging a bit now, but I only have about this much more to do, and because it knitted up a lot quicker than I thought it was going to, instead of just thinking brilliant, because I thought I was going to probably take this on holiday with us and finish it there, and instead of just thinking, oh brilliant, I've done it way in advance, I've got something to wear on holiday, of course I've gone, okay, let's make another one. The next one I'm going to make with the yarn that I just showed you is the Audrey top, which is more of a kind of sort of racer cami type top, and I'm going to do that in black. Even though I like the pale one, you definitely can't wear a bra with that, so the black will probably cover more. And also I thought if I wanted a slightly smarter evening top, the black lends itself more to kind of evening attire, and it's not as casual, and because I've done this one in a light colour, I thought I would do something different. I mean, maybe I'll get that done before we go on holiday in a week, I don't know. Oh my gosh, it is so rainy. I kind of love it. And then it's going to warm up again at the weekend, which will be perfect because I'm going to have lots of washing to do in prep for holiday. What have I got? Oh, I've got a feather on me. The project that I was going to start was one for Delilah. She really wants a marble sweater, but the yarn for that is so expensive, and I want to make sure I use the exact yarn. And she also would like a junior cloud sweater too, but because I've got loads of random balls of colour, I thought it would be a good idea to make the Frankie sweater. Can you guys hear the rain outside? Oh, I love it. I've come up here because I thought some of you might like to see, I know some of you like knowing what we've got Delilah for her birthday every year, and I've been hiding lots of bits in here, in the bedroom. It's her last day of school today before they break up. I need to talk about these things now, otherwise she's going to be home and I won't be able to. I worry that this feels a bit repetitive because for the last handful of years, all I've really filmed is this kind of part of the year in July where it's like Delilah's birthday and then some holidays, and then I go straight into Vlogtober and Vlogmas, and then repeat July summertime, Vlogtober, Vlogmas. So I just feel like I'm filming the same things, and if you're watching them all really close consecutively, it's just going to be the same. I'm hoping that won't be the case next year. I feel like I'm really in a different headspace in terms of filming now. I'm hoping actually next year we'll actually film a bit more in the winter and in the spring. There was some stuff I can't show you, like the hula hoop. So it was so hard to find a hula hoop. It's currently shoved in the back of the wardrobe. We found it in B&M and I thought she would like that for the garden. Oh, we also have a lava lamp which is also tucked away in the wardrobe. I won't get that out now, but I found that on Argos everything I can, I'll link in the description. I got it out and tried it the other day because you have to put it on for a very long time the first couple of times that you use it. I wanted to check that it was working, and I wanted to get it kind of up and running a bit before she gets it so it doesn't take so long to heat up. But it's so good. It took me back. It filled my groovy chick girly bedroom 90s noughties childhood dreams. I just couldn't stop staring at it. Like, I had a couple of lava lamps. I had a glittery one at my grandma's and another one at my dad's, along with my pink plastic blow up chair. I think she's going to love it. I'll let her know that they get quite hot. You can't move them, don't cover them. I trust that she will use it safely. I found these LED string lights with flowers on. She just loves like decorating her room and all things girly and crafty, and I thought she would love these. So this, along with her lava lamp, I just think she's going to love. One thing I think she would really love to try is punch needling. So I found this punch needle embroidery kit on Etsy. It was really hard to find one that I thought she would like and looked beginner friendly. I found this star one. There's a picture of it here. God, this camera is having the worst time trying to focus at the moment. There we go. So that's what it will look like. I've always thought punch needling looks quite fun, but I think she would. I feel like she maybe said she liked the look of it a while ago, because I have a list on my phone and throughout the year I just make notes of things. I found this in, I think it was on offer in WH Smith. She has loads of Lego and loads of the Gabby's House Lego, but she doesn't have this one, and it's the Ship and Spa. She'll probably make this and then it will just be used to add on to her all her other Lego. I've got her a couple of accessories. Oh, where are they? Oh, here we go. I got her these hairbands. She spotted these in the shop the other day and she went, oh, they're cute. And I'd already had the idea to get these for her. So I don't know how well they're going to put her hair up though. Sorry, just excuse the airplane that's going past. They aren't the biggest hairbands and she has almost as much hair as me, so we'll see. And then I also got these bracelets. All very mermaidy. Got one with a star on, one with a shell, and I thought she would love these. Doug's bought her some climbing stuff. So she's got some climbing shoes and a harness. It's climbing gear for outside, which she's done a couple of times. She loves. Doug is if you didn't know, Doug been a rock climber since he was a child. He loves climbing, indoors, outdoors. He's also qualified to do it as well, so I trust him to take her. It still scares me, but she loves it. I love that she's into so many things. She has some Adidas shoes on the way as well, so she has seen them, but she doesn't know that we've ordered them. They're the Liberty and Adidas collab, and we asked her if she wanted the pink or the blue ones, and she chose the pink ones. That was Doug's idea actually, so he's ordered those. We also have some YOTO cards on the way, which I think are probably going to turn up any day now. So I'm not sitting central, am I? Let's move up. There we go. I don't know why I've just shoved myself in the corner. Oh, hang on. Let me find. Oh, I'll show you the bits we've got in here first. I ordered these months ago. These are some little party hats that I found on Etsy. Again, I'll link it in the description. I'm going to put these on her mice from her mouse house. And then I also got these star garlands to go in her mouse house, and a little happy birthday banner to also go in her mouse house. So the YOTO cards that oh hello. She's got the bedtime meditation for kids, the extremely embarrassing life of Lottie Brooks, the last Firefox, the YOTO daily draw along, Willa and Woof 1 and 2. The last thing I can show you I have here. What is this? Oh no, I'm running out of battery. Ah, come on. Oh yes, I got her a mini karaoke machine. So yeah, that's everything. I think that's everything. So yeah, I hope you, I don't know, got some ideas, or you just enjoyed kind of having a nosy at what she's got for her birthday. Such a good time to have a birthday at the end of July, because it's just before the holidays. So she always has new bits and bobs to keep her entertained and to enjoy over the holidays, which is always handy. Anyway, I'm going to re-hide these. A little bit later on in the day, but we're back in the bedroom. I've been filming some TikToks. I wanted to film this almost finished cardigan because then I want to film some little bits in between and then do like a reveal. So I've been filming some other TikToks, but it is so dark and rainy. I still have a headache. I'm really struggling today. I have such a bad headache and I'm still really trembly every now and again, and it's not from the coffee, I promise. But yeah, every now and again I get these weird like tremors, but it feels like it's coming from inside. I am shaking a little bit. So I was trying to hold my phone up to film earlier and I just couldn't stop shaking. It's a weird one. It only happens maybe once a month or something. It really doesn't happen that often. I can just sit down and I can be still and it just feels like there's like marbles kind of jittering around. Like, it's like, you know, if you see like a diagram of atoms, like a video of atoms, and they're all kind of moving around, that's what I feel like is happening in my body. I just feel really kind of buzzy from the inside. I need to figure out how to put this ribbon on this part of the wrap.
Didn't you do it too?
Yes, we've got a ribbon. I've got the ribbon on this side, and then I do have some poppers that are going to be knitted onto the inside so it keeps everything in place. You make a bow out of these two double knitted ribbons. So this is very knitting heavy today. Don't know, it just says graft it onto the waistband, but I don't know how to do that and I can't seem to find a video to do it, so that's why I've put it off for months.
He was chewing on that.
Was he?
No.
Update on Donald McFuzz, he still visits daily. He now has, did I tell you guys? I don't think I did, but Doug made him a little while ago now a perch. So now he has a little perch on the eucalyptus tree. So sometimes he leaves his food there, sometimes we leave him food there.
For you.
That's okay, my lovely.
Honestly.
Oh, you want to film for me?
Yeah.
Okay, you can. I'm trying to see if my hairdresser, who leaves the country, she's moving back to Canada in a few days, she said she would just trim my fringe because it's starting to fall in front of my eyes now. Well, I was just going to say he's getting a bit brave, isn't he? Because he comes up to the back door and puts his paws on the door and he goes, hello, there aren't any nuts out here, give me some nuts.
It's Donald McFuzz.
Yeah. Excited about the summer holidays?
Yeah.
Excited about holiday?
Yeah.
Birthday?
Yeah.
You're going to be year 5.
Yeah.
Big grown up girlie. Why are you filming me? What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You say to me, what you doing, pal?
What you doing, pal?
I'm just vlogging ya. Vlogging ya.
Vlogging you. Don't stop zooming in. Ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am.
I'm zooming into your eye. Oh god, that's really close up.
I can't even see you. Oh, yeah, okay, I can see your eyes. It's silly Billy.
Do, 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 do.
Oh no, putting my hair up earlier was a bad idea. Just ignore the kinks. I have just finished making our dinner, courtesy of Green Chef, who have sponsored the vlog. Oh, I've almost forgotten to add the rest of our mushrooms. I have made this creamy mushroom and chive sea bream. The other day we had the spicy red Thai inspired curry, which was delicious. I'm always happy when we've got a Green Chef meal box, especially on weeks like this week that are busy and I just want our meals sorted. This is one of their keto dishes, so I've also popped some fries in the oven to have alongside it. They have loads of recipes to pick from and I love that they have lots of fish options. I often feel like you either get vegetarian dishes or meat dishes and everyone forgets about pescatarians. So I love that they have lots of fish options and they have something for everyone. They have keto, they have pescatarian, they have vegetarian, vegan. You get fresh ingredients delivered straight to your door. Everything is pre-portioned, so you don't have to worry about waste and everything. You have everything that you need. They have professionals developing their recipes and you get a good serving of protein and fibre. My link and code will be in the description. I'll pop my QR code on the screen here. That will get you 40% off your first box and then 25% off your next 4 boxes. I'm gonna go and thoroughly enjoy our dinner. If you haven't guessed, guys, I love fish and veg. It's one of my go-to meals. Then add some salty potato of some form boiled, mashed, fried, chip form, whatever, and I'm happy. Oh my goodness, that's so good. On the recipe cards it will tell you how long it will take to make the recipes, so I can look at that and think, okay, how much time do I have this evening? I've got 20 minutes, half an hour. What do I fancy? What should I make? What do I have time to make? It makes life easy on those weeks where you're just busy. Anyway, I should probably tell Doug that dinner's ready before it gets cold. Oh yeah. I can't get them on. I'll pretend I've got them on. I feel like some of you are going to be thinking, what in the 2011 fashion rocks my socks? If any of you have been around since the beginning, you are truly an OG if you remember me wearing headscarves just like this. I've been trying to find my old ones. I used to have one exactly like this, but I think I found it in Rocket in Camden in London years ago. I had loads of headscarves. I had a silk one from Topshop Boutique last summer and the summer before. I tried to find them and I cannot find them. I've been wanting to wear more headscarves again because I don't know, I just feel like I'm going a little bit more back to, have I said this before? I just feel like I lost myself a little bit in my 20s, and I'm just having a bit more fun with my hair and how I dress. I feel like I'm a little bit more back to my roots with the added growth and things I have learned throughout my 20s and as a 30-year-old. I also love just like a pair of dungarees headscarf combo. I found this headscarf last year, I think I said this last year, on Vinted, but it's Suzanne. Speaking of Vinted, I forgot to mention this when I went on the Lush trip. I was wearing a jacket and I can feel the comments now. Luckily this video is going to go up like 2 days after. I just know people are going to ask me where my suede jacket with the flowers on is from, and it's from Rixo. But not that it matters, like it really shouldn't have to explain myself, but let me show you it in case you haven't seen it. It's my dream jacket. I love it so much. This jacket, I saw this on the Rixo website last year, way out of my price range. It's something that I could save for, but not something that I would have just added instantly to my basket. I looked on Vinted, so this is what reminded me, because sometimes with things like, these are Reformation dresses, and anything on the more expensive side I'll always check on Depop, eBay, Vinted. I've had some really good bargains on Vinted. So I've got these dresses much cheaper than what they would be, and actually at least one of these still had a tag on them. So this jacket, I couldn't believe my luck, last end of summer I found it on Vinted. So a year ago on the Rixo website it was selling for, and now I know this is still a lot, but it is also a suede jacket, £2.90, and I got it for more than half price. Like, and I just, oh my god, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it forever. So tell me now why this year, when I looked on the website, it is now, I think, £4.90. It's £200 more expensive than what it was last year. So I felt like I just needed to say it would be quite an easy jacket to find, and I can just see it now. And I know this shouldn't give me anxiety, but I just know what some people can be like on the internet, and I just know that I'll get someone that finds a jacket and then they go, oh my god, I can't believe you spent that much on a jacket, and then I'm over here going, no, I didn't, I got it secondhand. I mean, it was secondhand, but it was brand new. Is that slightly suspicious considering it's such a gorgeous jacket? And then I think someone just bought it, didn't return it, it didn't fit them, they didn't want it. I don't know, everyone has different budgets, don't they? So for someone to, I mean, I would never, if I needed to return something like this, even at the lower price it originally was, there's no way I'd be forgetting to return that. But then I forget that there were people with probably much higher budgets, and to them that jacket probably didn't scratch the surface. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was, honestly, I felt like I'd hit the jackpot finding that. I don't really just want to link it in all my videos that I wear it in. I feel like I need to disclaim it every time, not that it matters, but at the same time I don't want to casually be linking a jacket even at the original price, let alone the price it is now. Oh god, it's annoying because I don't want to feel anxious every time, because I feel amazing when I wear this. I love this jacket, but I don't want to feel anxious every time I wear it in the vlogs. But yeah, anyway, I've got onto that subject because I was talking about Vinted and Vinted finds. I've just realised you can see where I've tried my t-shirt on the line. Oh no. I did pop out to the hairdresser's yesterday. She just took a tiny bit out the middle of my fringe and a bit of weight out of the sides here. And then I have ordered a feathered razor but with a guard. My voice is getting all croaky, so that in the future I can do my own fringe, because I just think that is a skill that I want to be able to have, so that I don't have to worry about someone else messing it up. I mean, the epitome of girl math is being too anxious to go to a professional who has been trained to cut hair and feeling less anxious to actually just do it yourself. But I do also feel like you know your hair best, and I don't have very forgiving hair because of there's lots of it, and the strands of hair are very coarse and thick. I've been to hairdressers before where they've butchered my hair because they just don't know how to cut coarse hair. So yeah, anyway, she was telling me how to use the razor to thin it out and also just cut little pieces off. And now I think my hair's gonna be good for holiday, but I'm gonna take it with me just in case. Sorry, I keep banging on about going away. So we did get out a little bit, but we spent most of the day at, oh gosh, guys, don't fall over. We spent most of the day in the house yesterday. I was glued to the computer. I thought we'd get out in the afternoon to get a coffee, check out the new bakery. But now I'm back home, so I need to spend most of the time on my computer. This is going to be me for a lot of the day, but I'll check in between. I'm going to stop talking because I have talked your guys' ear off just sat here. Do you know what I want to get? I actually get sick of myself sometimes. Why am I I don't know how Doug puts up with me. I was literally saying goodbye and now I'm waffling on about something else. I really need to get some handles for this. I just think some little bamboo handles would look sweet on here. And I just think it would make this background, I don't know, I think it would just look nice. I'm having a snack break, and recently I've been obsessed with chia pudding. This is but like I didn't used to, oh my gosh, I keep interrupting myself. This is a vanilla chia pudding, and I was going to then say that I never used to, I didn't mind chia seeds in porridge and things, but I never used to like chia pudding. But I've tried making this in the past. I think I've just done it with milk and I've just not enjoyed it. But if you do it with yogurt, so I do it with our fire yogurt, it's so good. I've also made it with cacao as well, and it tastes like chocolate mousse. Today we picked up some mango in town. I chopped it up and we've got a little bit left over. Not very exciting because I'm only going to put these two things together, but we've got the last little bit of this, and then we're going to add, just going to add a little bit. There we go. This has been my go-to snack, chia pudding, and well, usually kiwi. This is the first time I've had mango, but I have been craving having mango with this. I am actually cold, and okay, it might be because I've been sat here and I haven't moved for about 3 hours, but it is really damp and drizzly outside, and I'm so here for it. Not that I'm wishing summer away, I am fully still here for summer, but just, I don't know, it's just nice to have a little break from the heat. It feels like we've suddenly jumped into autumn. It's like 6:30 and we've got all the lights on. So when we were out earlier, so I was in M&S trying to try on sandals and bits and bobs. I have my DMs, I have my trainers, and I like my flats and my ballet pumps they're not the best walking around in a lot, slash, sorry, I will explain why I'm holding a strawberry hat. Yeah, they're not great to walk in and they make my feet really warm. So anyway, when we were in town, I was trying to find some good kind of sturdy sandals that weren't too flat. Let me come down. There's a pair that I have had my eye on for a while. They're a fisherman style sandal. Excuse me. They're a fisherman style sandal, but they're like a proper shoe. They have a proper base and they're stiff leather, and they're just really kind of Scandi chic. They just look nice. They're a proper shoe rather than like a floppy sandal. And not only do I think they would be comfortable and last a long time and look nice, they would be breathable and my feet wouldn't get hot. I do have my saltwater sandals, I just don't love them. One, because they're really, really flat, and also I just don't love the look of them anymore. So I'll keep them as a beach shoe, and I have been wearing them, but they're just not really, I don't know, that's not my thing. So, hello. The style of shoe I've hunted high and low to try and find similar, but every time I come across different brands, they're not UK based. But I was trying to find a hat, basically. Delilah's had a couple more bits. Some of you asked me to link the next pieces that we'd bought the other day. Why won't it focus?
I can't see your face. It's just there, it's a random bit. It thinks that's the face.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that's
We're
good.
back. We're back. Yeah, some of you asked me to link stuff that from Next that I showed in a recent vlog, and half of the items have disappeared off the website, but I should be able to link this. And then there's also a denim jumpsuit, which is really nice and comfy, isn't it? Now too, which I can link. Yeah, anyway, ordered her a couple of sizes of the strawberry hat. How sweet. I love it. We've kept the smaller one, and this is the 10 to 13 years.
And it fits you.
It does, so it fits me. I mean, I've got my hair up, hang on. It's actually really comfy. But I was hoping today that I could find an equivalent, but just not red and with a strawberry thing on top. I was just hoping to find an adult version that was just plain. So I found this one. I bought it, and if it doesn't fit, then I'll take it back because I couldn't try it on. It looks similar. I don't like the trim at all, but I know that I can just cut it and pull it out if I keep it. So ignore the black trim. Oh, not sure. And now I need to be better at covering my face and my head, especially when it's hot and the UV is high. I've always been so bad at wearing glasses and hats, and I need to protect my eyes and my face. It's really hard to envision without this.
I can imagine it, and you look really good in it.
Oh, thank you, gorgeous. It's not really my thing, but I just feel like, again, I'll pull out this black bit. I just think to have on me, especially when we're in Italy, I feel like that's all I'm talking about. Sorry. Especially when we're out and it's the middle of the day. If I need it, if I just want to wear a hat because it will be the sensible thing to do, then it will be good to have that on me. I'm constantly tidying up piles of random things which would make no sense to anyone. Little do they know that this was used as a tripod. Let's tidy that up. Tell me why it feels like it could be autumn or winter. It's so dark. I'm just making myself a tea. Going for peppermint and spearmint because I'm going to go upstairs and do as much editing as I can. It's so frustrating because in the past, if I've been kind of rushing trying to get things done, it's been because of just my inability to function. But actually this month I was very much on track to, well, I was way ahead of myself. But because I was out of action for so long, and I've just realised that I said at the start of this video that I would tell you kind of what's been going on the last 2 weeks, even though honestly it's really not even that, it's really not a huge amount to report. And I've basically made you watch the whole video to find out, and that wasn't, I promise, that wasn't my intention. So I was feeling really good at the start of the month, the best I'd felt all year. Some of you may also know I have a lot of tummy issues, and one thing led to another. I'm not going to go into all the details, but one thing led to another. I ended up with a very last minute colonoscopy appointment. So that kind of took a few days out of my week, because if you've ever, it's probably very niche, and there's probably a very small percentage of you guys that will that would have had a colonoscopy. You have to have a very low fibre diet for a handful of days, and then you have to do prep for it, and you can't eat for 24 hours. And so that kind of took up my time for the rest of that week. Procedure was on the Friday and they told me about it on the Tuesday, so then from that day on I was just in the mindset of, okay, what can I eat? Because your girl loves her fibre. The morning of, I woke up with enough time to make sure that I could get lots of liquids in, because you're meant to stop drinking liquids a couple of hours before. And so my breakfast was a can of Diet Coke, some Lucozade Sport, so the Diet Coke for some caffeine so I didn't get a headache, the Lucozade Sport for some energy, and loads of water. We don't need to go into it all now, but if anyone, and again very niche, but if anyone is thinking of having one or getting one, it's so fine. The prep, not so much. I've never struggled to consume something so much in my life than the prep solution that they give you. That was the worst thing. I had the best nap of my life after the procedure, because they give you a sedation and pain relief. I don't think I can say them on camera. Like, I don't think I can say them on YouTube because I'll probably get demonetized, but let's just say, actually I don't know what the sedation was. It was something that helps to ease anxiety, and also begins with M something, and then the pain relief is something that, let's say it sounds similar to Fenty Beauty, and it has an all on the end. And honestly, apart from a bit of pressure, I didn't feel a thing. I was so chilled, guys. I got in the car afterwards, and I just had no thoughts in my brain. I was so chilled out. And then I got home and I had a 3-hour nap. I don't nap. I really struggled to nap, and I had the best nap ever. And I did have biopsies, so my tummy was it took a couple of days to recover. Got my period a day or so afterwards, so that was great, recovering from the biopsies. And then I got period cramps too. But then I also woke up on the Sunday morning feeling quite unwell, so I'd obviously caught a bug, felt ill for a few days. All good. I thought, I've got loads of videos to edit, fine. Started to feel better, and then the following weekend I started to feel ill again, and then on the next week I felt really ill. I don't know whether I got ill twice, because I would say my immune system is pretty good nowadays and I don't get ill that often. And I don't know whether it's the same bug that took a while to fully come out, or whether it was a different one. Felt so ill that week, and so yeah, time just kept going past, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I've got things I want to be doing, and then it just took me a really long time to recover from that. So actually the colonoscopy, really fine. It was just the fact that I got ill twice, or just got one really long illness. When they'd finished the colonoscopy, I was waiting for the results, and they obviously have to discharge you and make sure you're okay. And they gave me a cheese sandwich, and I'm telling you, after not eating for a day, it was the best cheese sandwich I'd ever had. And the results, good and great in the sense that there doesn't seem to be anything like Crohn's or diverticulitis in the large intestine. Obviously they can't check your small intestines, so I'm going to have more tests because it's not normal for me to be in so much discomfort all the time. Exhibit A, my stomach. I don't know if you can see, I'm so uncomfortable today. They did say I have a convoluted colon, which essentially means it's longer than normal and is very When I asked the doctor doing the procedure, would that cause me a lot of pain and discomfort, and he laughed, not in a mean way, but he just laughed and went yeah. But I also wanted to share that because I don't know if any of you are, I was so anxious before, so anxious. I just wanted to let you guys know that it's it went all fine for me, no complications. You know, I was worried that I was going to be in the 1 in 2,000 or the 1 in, because I had biopsies. I was worried that I would, because they give you all these statistics, they're like, if you have a biopsy you have a 1 in 1,000 chance of bleeding or rupture, or I was panic central, but it was fine, it was all good. Anyway, I'm going to take my tea and do I want the snack? I am so happy to be getting into bed. You know, some days it just feels extra good getting into bed. I'm going to try and raise my voice a little bit because I have a tendency at this time of night to lower my voice, which is already naturally quite quiet. And then when I come to edit, I think, oh, Rhiannon, no one can hear you. And also, I have the worst spots on my forehead. I haven't had spots like that on my forehead since about 2019, 2020. I think it's the fringe. The benefit is I can use the fringe to cover them up. Just use the Inky List spot stickers. You can barely see them. And then underneath the hair, yeah, just completely not noticeable. I don't think it's the Beauty of Joseon vitamin C, because I've used that for long enough for it to, I feel like it would have given me acne sooner. I think it is the fringe. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be in bed right now. Like, honestly, like, this bedding is just my favourite thing ever. Excited to go away, like properly go away for the first time in a long time. Perch you down here. Gonna plait my hair. That's what I do most nights, just to keep it out the way, because if I don't, well, one, get hot, but two, I end up strangling myself. I wake up in the middle of the night and I just either have my hair wrapped around my neck, or I try and turn over but my hair's underneath my back and I can't turn because I end up yanking my head. It's comfy and I don't get too hot. I will see you guys in a few weeks. I hope you all have a great start to August. If you've got this far in the vlog and you're not yet subscribed, I would love it if you subscribed. I'll be over on Instagram and TikTok, if probably given the odd update between now and the next upload. And yeah, if you've got this far in the vlog and you're still watching, leave me some summary emojis in the comments and I'll see you all very soon.